Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breech coming to you here. This is going to be me showing off the Wrestlemania stuff. I honestly can say that I went a little bit hog wild at WrestleMania this year. I probably spent a little bit more than I thought I should. I remember coming together with a little bit of a group huddle at WrestleCon on the first day with Ravi, and just both of us just admitting to each other that I don't know how much money I spent today. I just know that I don't have as much money as when we walked in the door. WrestleCon probably got me more than anything else. DVDs and wrestlers and everything else that was going on there. But I got a huge... this here is all full of stuff, basically, that I was just putting aside to make sure that I would get. Here is... the bags that you would get if you went to the Wrestlemania Superstore. These were there's an ongoing thing in California trying to make plastic bags a thing of the past. So that's probably why WWE went with these. The first thing I picked up when I was in the Wrestlemania Superstore, but my ongoing pop collection is a Triple H one. These were the autographed ones. They were $15 unsigned, only $50 signed. So I bit the bullet. I took the Triple H one. Everybody wanted to know why he signed it here instead of here. It doesn't matter to me in the long run. Really cool. I got a Daniel Bryan one that was unsigned right there. And get rid of there. From there we'll go into the t-shirts. This is the dirty one that I've already worn. The Immortal Hulk Hogan. This seems to be the new one that he's wearing day to day. Into the dirty clothes to wash. Oh, this one is a shirt that Ravi gave me. Right here. Sharing is caring from the pizza shop. 2 slices, $5. Can't go wrong with that. This is a shirt that I never got to make a video for, but I wore the first day I was there. This was an HBK Fan 25 exclusive, hashtag Wrestlemania. I did see another guy that made his own Wrestlemania shirt, so I wasn't the only one, but I was glad that I did it. Here is a Big E shirt that I picked up on clearance from WWE Shop. I had this before we went from one of the last unboxings, but when I met New Day at Access, I had just asked Biggie if he would sign it. It meant a lot to him that I was wearing the shirt. He thanked me. I wasn't even my turn in line. It was the first time that he saw me. He stopped and pointed at me and said, "Thank you for supporting him." And, it made it cool that I was there. I picked up the Stronger Than Death Matt Hardy t-shirt. I didn't meet him, but I damn near got close enough to buy this shirt. Then this guy right here made my weekend. Chris Hero. Right here, pretty cool shirt. Bought this at Kaiju Big Battle from his merch table. I had saw this shirt at WrestleCon and really liked it. It stood out to me, and then when he did WrestleCon, I said, you know what, that guy deserves my money. I'm going to buy a shirt from him. I liked the design, and I thought it reminded me a lot of the 1991-1992 Dream Team. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Scottie Pippen, so on and so forth. The team that went to Barcelona, Spain, and won the gold medal. And then when I bought it, he said he needed a Dream Team extra large to his buddy that was handling his shirt. So that was cool. This right here is a Brian Kendrick t-shirt. I got this for $10. I went up to him at WrestleCon and I said I wanted a picture. He said, sure, no problem. And when I asked him how much for the picture once we had taken it, which was a bad idea, seeing how he could have told me it was $20 or whatever it was. He just said that the pictures were free, not to worry about it. So he had, $10 shirts sitting on his table. So I said, well, give me a shirt. That way I can support him and let him know that, he's the man. This is the WrestleMania shirt that I picked up right here. This is the Tri-Blend. I try to get one of these every year. I wore that, I believe, on Monday when we went to the boardwalk. They were running a buy one, get one free sale. Don't go looking for it now because it's already over. But I picked up another shirt. It seems that the red one that I liked that sort of looks like a San Francisco 49ers t-shirt is all out of my size. So that was might be a dream that I never got that shirt. Here's the Kaiju Big Battle. I was finally able to see them this year. Very, very cool show. I was very excited to go. From there, these are the pictures that I took. I never got a chance to see Nigel McGuinness. I guess I don't even know if he was at the show, and I don't even realize if they were commentators at the ROH show. I don't know if I even got any of these pictures signed or DVD covers. I might have just wasted my time taking these things. The people at ROH were substantially way overpriced. John Morrison was overpriced. So I didn't meet any of them. I did get my picture right here, signed by Kelly Kelly, right here in silver above her. That's the picture that goes right here on the wall. SummerSlam 2011 plaque. So I got those. I gotta put those back into their covers. Put that away. The encyclopedia. I got a lot of people to sign the encyclopedia, and honestly, I'm going to have to make a separate video on that one because I don't even remember who it was. One day when we were waiting to pick up the Boston Brothers at the airport, we just racked up a ton of people. Dean Malenko, Al Snow, the Boogeyman, which honestly some people might sort of just say, oh, the Boogeyman. But that was a big pickup for me. I was glad I got to meet the Boogeyman. I was always a big fan of his. From there, we'll go to some DVDs because they're sitting here on the top. This was probably, I would guess, or it should have been, one of the most popular DVDs of the weekend. Super Kick Party, the best of the Young Bucks inside ROH. I'm really excited to watch this one. The match selection on the back doesn't look like it's huge. A lot of matches from 2009 and 2010 fill up the first disc. And it looks like, the Homecoming, when they come back in 2011, you don't really get that many matches on the back, but there's that one. These ones I knew were going to be really good. Hopefully a lot of people bought these. Everybody that I saw, I talked to. PWG Sells Out Volume 2, which was re-released. PWG Volume 3, right there. Those were 20 a piece, so make sure you get those. Both of those are 3-disc sets of things. When we were walking around, Bobby Heenan was a $20 picture, $20 autograph guy, but for some reason right there on the on his table he was selling his book for $20. And I asked him, if I bought the book, would he sign it? He said, yeah, no problem. I asked him how much. He said $20. So basically, buy the book, you get the autograph. So, if I could have had him sign my encyclopedia for $20, or he gave me a book and signed it for $20. So, good deal. Reading about Bobby Heenan. To Steven, Bobby Heenan. $20, can't go wrong. Oh, look, more DVDs. Samoa Joe, Total Dominance, or Total Domination. I apologize. I bought this for one match and one match alone. That is the match I've heard so much about, and that's from a match from 2005. Joe versus Kobayashi. Never seen the match. Heard so much about it, so I picked up that one just for that. From there we go to a guy that I wanted to meet last year at WrestleCon so much, but he wasn't there when we went. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Same deal. $20 for the book, and he signed it for me for free, and was probably one of the nicest wrestlers that I've ever met. Had a long conversation with me. Talked about old school wrestling, new school wrestling. I told him how I relate to when I watch NXT, which I haven't had a chance to watch tonight because I've been too tired. But I just told him it reminds me a lot of watching Superstars back in the day, where you have, your basic squash matches to build guys up, and at the end of the show, you get a good main event, which sends you home happy. It's only an hour. So many times you watch Monday Night Raw 3 hours long, and you want to fall asleep once the show's over. So, I mean, honestly, it was one of the best wrestling conversations I ever had. Death of WCW, Brian Alvarez. Met him at the ROH show. Honestly, wish I would have had a better encounter with him. I ended up meeting him twice during the show because I wanted it to be better. But when I asked him to sign my book, the show was honestly just starting, and he was standing behind me. But there it is. Thank you so much for all the support, my friend. Brian Alvarez. Awesome, awesome books. Now I have the first book and the second book signed. If you don't have that honestly was the best wrestling book that came out last year. Oh, I never got a chance. I never even ran into David Shoemaker or to Rosenberg. I was looking for them all weekend long, but I never got a chance. Bret the Hitman Hart. Where are you at? Right here. To Steven, Bret the Hitman Hart, inside of the book. I wasn't afraid to tell Bret that when I met him, he noticed that the book was a little bit worn. So he asked me how I enjoyed the book, and I honestly told him that I've never finished the book. I tried to read it twice, and both times I decided that I should read it from the beginning. And I get into the book and I put it down after a while, and I just never get back to it. I've never finished it. I've read the first half of the book twice at least. And I like a lot of the stories that come out of it. But Bret, as you can see, wrote a lot about him. When you look at a lot of other wrestling books about people, it's easily twice the size. If you think about Jericho's a guy that makes fun of himself, that he's written 3 autobiographies about his career. The first one, of course, was about him getting to WCW and then, getting out of WCW. It ends right when he makes his WWE debut. His second book, which I haven't had a chance to read, is a good chunk of his WWE stuff. And then he went back and he wrote another book. Mick Foley is a guy that I think has written 4 books about his career. And so, they split them up. Bret put it all together. Controversy Creates Cash. This is the Eric Bischoff book. Steven, nice to meet you. Eric Bischoff. I don't understand that autograph at all now that I'm looking at it. Maybe I can see that's an E, maybe a B. He dated a lot of people's stuff. I guess he didn't date mine. But it is what it is. From there we go to $5 Wrestling, Bon Voyage. Didn't get a chance to meet the Big Show. From there we go to The Power of Freight Train. This is a documentary about his career. He was selling this. This is probably going to be really, really good stuff. Freight Train is the highlight of $5 Wrestling to me. A great fan, a great guy. Really easy to talk to. I was very jealous of Well You're Wrong. I hope he's the same name on Instagram, but they ended up hanging out at his hotel room after it was all over. Made a big deal about the wrestling cards. Never even got any of them signed. Then we go to a big highlight of the week. Meeting Dave Meltzer for a second time. Man of many words. Best wishes, Dave Meltzer. I had the encyclopedia in here as well. Same deal as the other one. I don't really remember, and I don't want to take an hour trying to flip through and see everything that was there. Kaiju Big Battle ticket. This is the tickets that they gave you when you rode on the train. Well, actually, that's a credit card receipt. I think it's too small. You can't read it. Here's the parking pass. We went to Pier 39 to show off whatever. This is what it looks like when you ride the train. $2 each way. Can't go wrong. And then we got, that's it. The sack is empty. So that is Merchamania. I got to make sure that I pay the man his royalties. 10% going to Instant Classic 8 for coming up with one of the best names for when you show off your stuff when you get home from Wrestlemania. But I had a fun trip. Definitely more videos coming about the trip sooner than later. I have a normal shift tomorrow, 9 to 6. So more than likely I will have time and strength to make wrestling videos tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.